This music. Final Fantasy. It was eventually going to get to this point where we were going to be playing Final Fantasy. This is the original Final Fantasy from Square Enix, just remastered a little bit from the Pixel Remaster on Steam. So you will be seeing Steam achievements pop up. You will be seeing a lot of different elements of this game as opposed to what the original was going to be. And eventually we were going to get around to a Final Fantasy game. And I decided what better way than to start with the original Final Fantasy. The one that started it all, right? I could sit here and listen to this music all day long. But I don't want to sit here and bore you with just the music. Let's start up a brand new game. So in this game, you will get to pick your classes and also the names of what you want to actually use your characters. So I'm going to have a warrior who is going to be named... Oh, I actually have to use my keyboard for this. So I'm going to use Hector. I also have a monk. I'm not going to use thief. I'm going to use a monk named Banke. Not Bankai. Banke. Like that. And the rest stay the same. We have a white mage. Let me see if I have enough. Yes, we do. Alright, sweet. Andromeda. And our black mage, Cinda. That is our Warriors of Light. Now, you can play this game with a controller, which is what I will be doing. But for this part, I actually had to use a keyboard in order to type in the names of the people that I wanted. So we have Hector, Banke, Andromeda, and Cinda, our Warriors of Light. Let us go forth and save this world. The world lies shrouded in darkness. The winds die. The seas rage. The earth decays. But the people believe in a prophecy, patiently waiting its fulfillment. When darkness veils the world, 4 warriors of light shall come. After a long journey, 4 young travelers did at last appear. And in the hand of each was clutched a crystal. And this is the world map, and it's going to basically tell us the controls. So we have X to confirm, O to go back, and run, which is actually good. I don't think we could run in the original, so this is a good... Oh my god, this song. Oh. This pitter-patters at my heart so much. Oh, this song sounds so good. Open and close... Oh my god, this song. Open and close the menu with triangle. Squares open and close the map. Or auto battle. Wow, I didn't realize there was an auto battle in this. Sure. Move with the buttons. The up, down, left, right buttons. I don't think you can actually use the analog sticks. L1, switch party member. Okay, I'm not going to be doing that. Page up and page down. Interesting. Mini map on and off. we're actually gonna do that. Oh, that's cool. That's actually really handy to actually be able to see where you're going. They put a lot of neat little features into this remake that I really like, and it's already starting. So let's start with the town. We're actually going to start here in the town. Man, this song. The first thing we're going to be doing is buying some spells. So, as you can tell, yeah, we have some spells. So, we have our HP as normal. We have NP for the people that are able to cast spells. But we have spell levels. Okay, not your normal Final Fantasy type game. We have spell levels and MP for said levels. So every time you cast a spell from that level, it takes 1 MP from that level. And as you can tell right now, we have 0 magic. We will get magic eventually. We also have very little in the way of equipment, which we will get momentarily. Also, no items. So the game kind of throws you into the world and says, here. Now, if you notice, we also have 500 gil. So at least they give you some money. My first thing I'm going to be doing is buying Cure for the White Mage, Dia for the White Mage, and Protect for the White Mage. Yes, all 3 of these are very much needed. Blink is not useful at all because it just raises the White Mage's evasion. Sounds good in theory, but in all reality, it is not. Now we're going to go over here, which is the Black Mage spells. We're going to be buying Fire, Thunder, and Sleep. Pretty handy spells. And that's our level 1 spells that we are going to be buying. What I'm going to be attempting to do, if I have the money. Let me see if I have the money. I do. Oh yeah, I have plenty of money. Okay. So we're going to buy a rapier and a ham. Well, let me see if I can buy the hammer here in just a minute. I actually want to buy chainmail for the warrior. I have notes over here on the side. Oh yes, let me buy the chainmail. Okay, very good. And then we are going to buy the hammer for the white mage. Yes, the hammer. Alright, that's basically all of the equipment that we are going to be getting. Let's go ahead and equip our new items that we just got. And where? Body. Chainmail. Pretty good defense now. The monk, he does have a staff, but I am removing the staff. There is a reason for this. The monk has better attack stats for no equipment. 0 equipment. So he's going to have very little defense, but he's going to have insane attack. Let's give you the hammer, and that's it. That's all that we're doing. Basically we just need to do one more little thing, which is go into the item shop. We're going to buy 10 potions if we have the money, which we do not. And I really want to buy a tent, which we do not. So I'm going to buy as many, wow, 2 potions, woohoo. I really want to buy 10 potions and a tent. And you're probably wondering, well, how are you going to buy potions? We're going to have a big grinding fest right here at the beginning of the game, unfortunately. Sorry. That's just how Final Fantasy is, unfortunately, here at the beginning of this game. It's a big grind fest that we have to get to level 4/5-ish in order to take on the first boss. And the first boss is literally just a little bit to the north, so... The king is searching for the prophesied warriors of light. They're those crystals! You must see the king at once!
Welcome, travelers. I am told you carry crystals. Is this true?
Ching!
It's just as Lucan's prophecy foretold. When darkness fells the world, 4 warriors of light shall come.
Your Majesty, we cannot be certain that these are the warriors foretold by the prophecy.
Yet they stand before us with crystals. I cannot dismiss that as mere coincidence. Crystal Bears, there is a task I would ask of you. Will you rescue my daughter, Sarah?
Garland, a knight once in His Majesty's service, has abducted Princess Sarah. I ask for your aid in the name of His Majesty, the King of Cornelia. Garland has taken refuge in the Chaos Shrine, which lies to the north. Of course, we did attempt to save the princess ourselves, but Garland is the finest swordsman in the kingdom. We have none who can match him.
I have heard you wish to journey to the continent to our north. The bridge leading north was lost long ago, making passage impossible. If you can rescue Sarah, I will have the bridge rebuilt as a token of my gratitude. Go now, warriors of light, and do not fail me.
We have our marching orders, and there is literally nothing else to do in this castle. There are doors that are interesting, like this lady.
My sister, I want my sister.
The sister of Queen Sarah, she wants her back. Honestly though, none of these hallways are useful, but if you want some like interesting text, the queen is right here. She wants us to bring back her daughter, but you know, some text to be able to, you know, lore and stuff, but they all pretty much say the same thing, and there's nothing else that we can do. But now, it's time for the overworld, and I'm gonna sit right here. Goblins! Oh my god. Ooh. Excuse me while I rave. Okay, rave over. Gosh, this song is so good. I think I'm gonna enjoy this a little too much. Goblins! Our first enemies of the game. Our basic enemy. Nothing to... well, you do have to kind of worry about these a little bit. But don't worry too terribly much. You have attack, magic, and items. That's all you've got. So to attack, you hit X and boom. Now, I don't actually want to find out, because I know in the original version, if you attacked the same enemy and it dies, then you kind of just basically lose your turn. I also don't want... let's do that. And I'm also going to save my HP, or my MP. Oh, it fleed. I forget they can flee. So they have attack and flee, and that's it. And even the black mage can defeat them. There we go. Our first battle defeated. Thousands of more of those to come. Oh, you can't... okay, I was just realizing this. You cannot run in the overworld. That's preemptive strike. Ah, the first time for this. Preemptive strike means you get to attack first without the enemy actually hitting you. Pretty nice. Also, another thing, I didn't even mention this as well. On level ups, you do not recover your HP. Your max HP goes up, but you do not recover your stats at all. You are kind of just at the mercy of whatever HP you've got. Alright, let's head to the Chaos Shrine, which is all the way to the north. It's literally just a straight shot. This is the Chaos Shrine. Make sure you do a save file right here. That way you are prepared for this. Let's go on in. There's not really much to this place, honestly. We're going to grab a few treasure chests on the outskirts. But otherwise, there's not really much to this. That was actually kind of cool. Zombies are pretty interesting enemies. We're just going to basically physically attack them in the hopes that they just die. Just like that, actually. Our first chest here is a leather cap. Very nice. Ooh, okay. This might be rough. Ooh, please kill that thing. Okay, good. Sad part is I'm not worried about the wolf themselves. I'm more worried about the more stronger variant, but looks like I think we're gonna be fine. Yeah. Once you take down the stronger variant, you're kind of better off at that point. There we go. Level up too. We're at level 5. Everybody's leveling up. Now there is I believe another. Oh, hold on. Skeletons. Now what you could do is cast Dia on one of these, but I would suggest saving your MP. I mean, literally, you can just kill them like that. So that's why I mean save your MP. Potion and a tent on this side. Apprentice Warrior achievement unlocked, which I believe all that is defeating 100 enemies. A Black Widow. Now, this thing can poison on just a normal attack. Be well, of course, be careful, but I'm just going to go ahead and kill it. I'm trying to get all of the items in here. There's one more area we've got to check. This door right here is secured with the Mystic Key. Keep this door in mind. Eventually, we will be coming back to this door. But there's still one more door. Oh, this one too. Oh, okay. That sucks. This thing. Gigas Worm. Not sure. I am not doing very much damage. Oof. There we go. Got him down, though. You know what? I'm going to save. I'm going to use my tent. This is why I bought the tent. That way I could use it to heal. Because I wanted to grab the items before actually taking on the boss. Sweet! Let's go. So the boss is not this. Oh. The boss is through this door right here.
The king will have no choice but to exchange the kingdom for his daughter's life. Cornelia will be mine. Who's there? Huh! The king's lapdogs? Do you have any idea who you're messing with? You really think you have what it takes to cross swords with me? Very well. I, Garland, will knock you all down!
I like that phrase. God, this is amazing. God, okay. I'm loving this. This remaster has been amazing. I'm sorry. I am like in gaga over this music. Oh, this is so good. All right. Let's just... Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Attack, 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 and fire. That's basically all we can do. This fight should not be very hard if you've leveled up as much as I have. Up to level 5, it should not be too tough. Wow, okay, that's the first time I've ever actually had an easy fight like that against Garland. I have had it to where he can just annihilate you, and I just had an easy time with him.
You've come to rescue me? I am Sarah, Princess of Cornelia. Words could never be enough to thank you. That's the first time anyone's ever defeated Garland. You must allow me to show you my gratitude. Please, accompany me to Castle Cornelia.
Thank you for returning my daughter to my side. There can be no doubt that you are the warriors of light from Lucan's prophecy. You should hear the prophecy in its entirety, if I may. When darkness veils the world, 4 warriors of light shall come. If they cannot gather the shards of light, the darkness will consume all. The 4 crystals will never shine again. Now I hear that a crystal can be found on our continent to our north. Restoring light to the crystals is our only hope for ridding the world of the monsters which plague it. I will have the bridge to the north rebuilt as I promised. I pray that you succeed in restoring light to the 4 crystals and to the world.
We now have our marching orders.
Wait, just a moment. This loot has been entrusted to the princesses of Cornelia for many generations. When he abducted me, Garland took this loot as well. I want you to have it. It may aid you on your journey.
Okay. We get the loot! Yay! That's all of the items that we can actually get here in the castle still. Sad day, I know.